Welcome. Sorry for the slight delay, but now we are live today here in Hockenheim with our second live show at Formula Student Germany 2021. We have a busy, packed schedule today. So let's start off with some organizational topics, some updates for you, and then we go over to our live quiz show. So first, let's have a look how we developed in Corona. So as we already told you yesterday and also during the welcome, we do those antigen self-tests. Today, we actually tested 278 people out of 278 people. So everybody was on time. Everybody took their test, which is great. So thank you, first of all, for complying with that and also taking the time to actually do this and also to actually, help each other to keep everybody safe and healthy. So we will, of course, keep on going that. So in the next couple of days, you will do another test. So everybody of you who wasn't in the group of 278, maybe tomorrow or even the day after tomorrow, you will be tested. So please make sure to check your account. So if you log into Formula Student, go to my account on the top, and then you see on the bottom your individual schedule, and then you go upstairs in the marquee above pits, where we prepared this station for you. Then we hopefully get some more hundreds of negative results. So then, with that being said, stay healthy and see you at one of those tests. Now we switch over to scrutineering. I think we had a very, very good scrutineering day today. 40 out of 53 teams passed the accumulator inspection. Also mechanical inspection was very good progress. I heard from the scrutineers that the teams were very well prepared, so that was really good. So we already decided to, I think, push or take the tilt test even earlier. So 13 cars already passed the tilt test, and also we had some successful tests in rain and also brake test. If we also wanted to, again, remind you for the next couple of days, since the dynamics will start, what we told you in the team welcome for the commentators. We told you that it would be great if you hand in some information about your team, if you have fun facts, if you have things you want the commentators to talk about. So if you have a funny name, if you have a mascot, if you have shout-outs. So this is what the commentators are looking for during the live stream on Saturday and on Friday. Because you may all know, we do a live stream throughout the whole dynamics events. So that's why the commentators need a lot of information on that. So we just showed the forum. For the commentators, we will provide them as well again for you to actually be able to submit your information. So if we look at the dynamics for tomorrow, a slight briefing. We start with testing track tomorrow. So there's going to be 2 areas in the test track, right in the back of the FSG event site. Track 1 will be open from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Area 2 from 8:30 as well, until late at 7 p.m. So please make sure to keep your track time within 3 to 5 minutes, and also sign up at the list at the marshals. So when you come there, please sign into the list, and then you will be running after the running order of the marshals list. Also, very important reminder, we had that over the last couple of years, that most of the time people forgot their equipment. So please also make sure to please remove that and take that with you as soon as you're finished with testing, so that the next team is actually ready to test their car. Now, when we look at the All-Star car, I think this is really, really sad, but unfortunately, we have to cancel the cool project of the All-Star car since we didn't receive enough input from you. Maybe you are busy with other things. Maybe, there were some other difficulties. Unfortunately, we won't continue with that throughout the week. So, yeah, sorry for those guys who actually took the time, but of course, it should be something that we all do together. So now, as we, kind of updated you on the day for the, let's say, organizational topics, we want to close that part, and we actually want to take a look at some impressions of the day, how scrutineering went for some of your teams, and so have a look. Let's look at some footage here. Yeah, nice pictures. I think you got already some nice impressions of what's happened already today. So hopefully we see some amazing footage the next couple of days. As I said, we already finished with our first part, with our first, let's say, look back to what's happened today. So now we are switching to our quiz show. Yeah, nice intro. So now I can tell you a little bit how this is going to work. So we invited 3 studio guests for those of you who tuned in yesterday, we drew out the participants for today. So I'm going to introduce them shortly to you. However, very important for those guys who didn't make it, and also especially for all of you out there who cannot be in Hockenheim, we of course made it happen that you can also participate in our quiz show today. So we also collected some amazing prizes for you as well, so it really worths the time to take part in this. We just put in a QR code here, so you can actually, when you see down below the QR code, you can actually just scan that with your smartphone, and you will be directed to quizshow.formulastudent.de, and there you have to log in. Why that? Because then we will know from which team you are, from which team you are, and then we can actually count all your points together. So those of you who quiz together as a team or quiz together from home, it will be counted as a team. So, and this team or the team that scored the most points will get the prize for the online participant. So make sure to scan it now. Very good. All right. With that being said, I would like to introduce my handsome, charming studio guest here next to me. You may introduce yourself now.
Should I start? Yes.
Please go ahead.
My name is Niklas and I'm from the Mainz-Franken Racing from Schweinfurt.
Yeah, I'm Daniel. I'm from Lübeck, the Seagulls. Yeah, and I'm here as well.
Okay, my name is Andre. I'm from the eForce FEE Prague Formula, and I'm representing that team, but also the eForce Driverless.
Very good. Nice. So maybe as a little side note for you as well, the charming guys over here have some forms in the front of their name badge. So some rectangles and also squares. So this actually represents then during the quiz show the team, so that we don't have to write any names or anything. So the form will show who chose what. All right, then with that being said, let's start. And we're going to do the following. So we're going to do, we have the mentioned categories here. So we're going to play 3 categories. And within those 3 categories, there's going to be 3 questions. And my charming little group of guys will actually choose one category. So each of them choose one. And then we have the 3 in total. So in the end, hopefully, we have already a winner. All right, then Niklas, you may choose your first category.
Yeah, I will go for the Formula Student History.
Wow, very good. Already, probably a quite tricky one. Formula Student History. All right, let's do the first question. Which team won the FSD Concept Award in 2016? A. K Racing, so Karlsruhe. B. AMZ Driverless. C. WHZ Racing Team. Or D. Rennstall Esslingen. So for those of you, maybe a quite tricky one. Maybe not so much for Andre, since he's also maybe part of Driverless.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, because you said you represented it. So
it's our second year for Driverless, like building the first car. So just guessing.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe a little interesting side note. Before we actually started with Driverless, we said, hey, let's just do a concept award and let's ask the teams what proposals they have, how a driverless competition could look like. So we did this driverless concept award in 2016, and there were many teams that actually submitted quite cool concepts. And then actually we also awarded a winner in 2016 for this so-called concept award. So now, my Klaus, the question I think you already all chose. I think it's quite clear what you've chose. We'll see.
Surprised.
Yeah, AMZ Driverless wasn't actually born yet back in 2016, so they started in 2017. So, yeah, but it was actually WHZ Racing Team, the Zwickau team, who won that concept award. Well, good. I mean, this was a trial run now, so I think you're now awake. I mean, it's already 10 in Germany, so let's do the next question. What was the last topic of, what was the topic of the last FSG workshop? So I see a lot of online votings here as well in my admin view. It's quite clear what a lot of the online participants say. For you guys, I see 2 of you already voted. 1 more vote. All right. I close the question. You were right. Of course, it was EV design. So very good on that. I hope. Did you participate?
Yes.
We
Yes.
did. We did. We did.
I think so. Okay, you kind of weren't there. All right. Then we go on to the next one. This is more kind of a guessing question. So the entire Hockenheim ring, so the whole area of Hockenheim, has an area of, what amount of hectares? So that's quite a tricky one, is actually.
It's a hard one.
Okay, 1 more vote I need from you guys. All right. Online, there's still some movement going on, but I think we can
Use Google.
they lose.
Use
Yeah,
Google
I give
right
them
now.
10 more seconds. So you see actually the timer here. Now the question is closed, and you see 79, not so big. So who's the circle? It's you, Niklas. Very good. Yeah, first point of the day.
Probably it's our car number, so it's more like luck.
Well, I mean, you have to also be a bit lucky to win a quiz show. So, I mean, who wants to be a millionaire is also sometimes a lot of luck. So, nice. Last question. Oh, no, we already had 3. Oh, my God. Yeah, great. We already been through. Cool. So, then we go on to the next category. So, Daniel, please choose your category.
I don't know. I lost my hair due to a bad concerning rules, so I think I won't take that.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, fair enough.
And I think I think I would take identify the component. Could be
Identify
interesting.
the component. All right.
I hope I have an advantage because I am the only one from a combustion team. So I hope there are some pistons, or I don't know.
Let's see. Okay, then we choose identify the component. And we start the question now. So, you
Picture is basically
coming up. So this is quite a tricky. As the quicker you look, or the quicker you identify, the better. It starts building up slowly. Or maybe not. Looks like we need some. Our system's already sleeping right now. No. You can actually. Yeah, it's more time for you. So let's see. So online also nobody actually voted already. So I think it's too little information for now. Then we skip the question? Okay, we skip the question. Then we do the next one. Ooh, now it's building up. Hopefully it's building up all together. Ooh, online is going to be, it's just getting hot here. So many people were actually voting. It's quite, oh yeah, of course, you. I think we can already close the question, since you, of course, actually all voted correctly. And also, as you see down in the bar below, the steering system is, of course, correct. And also a lot of people, or most of the people online voted D. Then we jump on to the next one, if we can already.
Probably not, because my connection is lost.
I think it's all of our connections, so it's
Okay.
probably so many people already are on the live stream, so maybe we should have done some more load tests. All right. Okay. Then maybe we can try to do that. So I just got the information we should, unfortunately, skip that category. It looked really easy for you. So maybe that's why the system said we should choose another one.
How unfortunate.
I guess not.
Yeah, we can do like the rock, paper, scissors, and then
Okay.
who's
Yeah,
gonna
we
win?
We'll give the guys 2 more minutes. So maybe we can talk in the meantime. Talk a little bit about your year of Formula Student. So, I mean, did you start like within the Corona team, or how did you kind of experience that year?
Should I?
Go ahead. I asked
Well,
you, all of you.
We started into like a normal season, and then it all turned around, and well, most of the teams had to completely stop their work, and also we did.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of work was switched to an online, like most of our studies and also our work in the team, and it turned out quite well. So we are used to working online now, and we are used to having Zoom conferences, and
So statics were no problem.
yeah, probably. Yeah, it's quite a different experience, but I think our team was quite good with working online.
Okay, cool. And your university? Do you have a workshop at the university, or?
Yeah, exactly. Our workshop was closed for a long time, but when we came back, there was like a lot of chaos,
Yeah.
and we had to clean a lot.
Oh, okay. All right. And in Lübeck, how did that go?
Well, we had, of course, Corona as well in Lübeck. And our workshop was closed for a very, very long time. So we just did online meetings and planned everything as good as we could. But I would say the team meetings in real life were missing quite big. Because all this team building stuff you do, or like drinking beer, playing flunkyball, and etc., makes a lot of the team spirit and improves the team feeling. So we were very glad when we were able to go back to the workshop, and then we had to build a car in like 3 months.
Yeah.
Hopefully we planned it in beforehand, but it was quite a challenge, I would say.
Yeah.
It is definitely like it was a very tricky season. As for the electrical part of the team, we wanted to build a car completely like from scratch, and I would like to, well, for you at home or here at the circuit, like a big applause for those teams that actually made it and came here with a working car, and also big thanks to those who can't be here in person and had to stay at home.
Yeah. That's that being said, I can't even add something because this was perfect. Close up for our little chat here. But I just heard that we're actually live again with our quiz website, so we can actually go on with the next category. So since Daniel, chose his category, and we actually skipped a little bit of those categories. Maybe you can choose again your category. So
Not again.
Take the rule knowledge.
Okay, I take the rule knowledge.
okay, you won't lose that much of hair. I'm sure. Okay, then let's go to question. Maybe. Do we also show the quiz questions now on the live stream? Yeah, very good. Okay, now first one. What is the passion of every mechanic in Formula Student? A. Installing log wire. B. Using nylon nuts at the calipers. C. Nickel plating the central logs. Or D. Shorten screws to 1.5 threads. The live stream actually says it's.
I put there like everything.
But you are you a mechanic, or what do you do in the team?
Yeah, I am. I am from the mechanical part of the team, but
Okay. Okay, then we close the question. I think you chose your. So it is actually installing a lock wire. All right. As we see, this nice, funny video as well. I think it was taken 2 years ago from a team with many efforts. So, yeah. Why did you choose the using nylon nuts at the calipers?
well, me.
No, I think it was.
I think I put
I think
there
it was
the
you,
installing.
right?
No, I put there the installing.
Ah, you put the installing. Who is that?
I don't know which sign is mine.
Me neither. But I think
Let's see.
I don't know.
No, it should be you actually, Andre. Maybe
know.
you. Okay.
I don't know.
Never
Because
mind.
That was my first job actually in the team, and
Really?
no, it sucks.
Okay. Then let's jump to the next question. So, who is not afraid of all chassis team members in recent years? So maybe for those who maybe not familiar with the word, so not afraid is also meaning that you do not have to be afraid anymore of this particular thing, person, or whatever. So A, equivalency for AI to AAP mounting with adhesives. B, Ulf. C, mounting of rear impact structure, or D, using bad mild steel for the main hood of the car. So this is actually kind of it doesn't really sound like a rule question, but it has to do a lot with the rules. So
what is the rear impact structure? I mean, there's a side impact structure and the main hood bracing, but there isn't really a rear
in the
impact
back,
structure,
if
right?
you have, for example, an accumulator in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm combustion team. I don't.
Okay. All right. Maybe choose one more. The last one needs to choose. So I think it's you, Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know. I choose this.
Okay, then we close the questions. Using bad mild steel for the main hoop. There's actually a rule, if I can remember correctly, that tells you what steel you need to use for the main hoop.
Well, but basically, if the question is who, then it might be Ulf.
Okay. I will get back to Ulf and ask him.
Just kidding.
Okay. Let's go for the next and the last question in the rules. This is actually a rules question. So now, according to the FS rules in the competition handbook, which statements are true? A, so it's 6 statements and you have to combine that. So A1, all vehicles must be equipped with a brake system plausibility device. B, critical fasteners must be shortened. A3, all signal failure of system critical signals must result in an open shutdown circuit. A4, the tilt test simulates a lateral acceleration of 1.6 g. A5, a black flag shows a disqualification to the driver. Or A6, each driver may drive up to 2 dynamic events. Okay, it's quite. You already chose your answer. Looks quite well. Yes, of course. Yay! Of course, you read the rules, which is good. Finally, very good. So now we already actually finished this part of the show. So we are already almost done. So now it's your turn, Andre.
Well,
Which category?
well, then let's go for the Formula Student must-haves. I don't know what this means, but could be fun.
I think it's fun. FS must-haves, it is. Then we go to the question. Let's open it. Which adhesive is least preferred by Formula Student teams? A, Patafix. B, the DP490 from 3M. C, duct tape. Or D, Loctite 243.
Least preferred.
Least preferred. So I think there's actually two, let's say, teams in the Formula Student world. One uses one type of product, and the other one uses the other type of product, or the other brand of product. The least preferred. Not the most preferred. It's the least preferred. So you don't like to use it. Okay. So online is actually really easy. The online guys are all almost scored the same thing. So let's close the question.
What's wrong with you?
Well,
So you actually mount your car with Uhu. Well, maybe not. I mean, duct tape is actually. I mean, duct tape we have everywhere, right? I mean, I remember our car was based out of some carbon fiber and a lot of duct tape.
Yes.
Well, but yeah, it's actually Uhu Patafix, of course. So many teams actually use 3M, the DP490, and a lot of the other
It's a
teams
triangle.
use the Loctite 243, which, yeah, I remember that back in time.
Yeah, I clicked it first, but then I changed it, and now I think.
yeah, that's
system is
exactly
quite-
what happened with me with the
So
Logwires.
maybe
so
we need
you
to
can't change the answers you one click
Yeah.
because the preferred, and I clicked duct tape because duct tape, everybody is using duct tape, and I couldn't change it to the least favorite, but
Oh.
never mind.
Okay, then please remember to only log in when you're actually completely sure. Okay. In Formula Student, everything is milled from a block of AV 7075, AV 5083, 6060, or 1050. I think this is also a very easy question, to be fairly honest. All right, I think you're already about to close this because it is very, very easy. Let me just check something. All right, then we close the category, and I think this is already quite easy.
An easy one.
It was an easy one, yeah. Okay, great. Next one, last one. Which extraordinary auxiliary material should really be used in the manufacturing process of CFRP components? Release agent, double shear rockers, a torque wrench, or expired HV gloves? When I saw that picture the first time, I was actually wondering what Dresden did there, but with that really huge. So, okay, some answers are popping in. My team in the studio already chose. Let's wait a few more seconds until the online voting also is over. Most of the teams also, of course, chose the right answer, actually. So that was really easy. Release agent, of course, everybody who knows that, who builds a monocoque should know that. And everybody who doesn't probably know that as well. All right, then we are already finished with that. Since we had some difficulties, shall we do another round? A last round?
I'd
Yeah,
like to.
definitely.
No?
Like we are probably the third, then let's do one more round.
Okay, then let's one more round. So, what do you want? FSG 2021, or you want team and their specialties? I think the second one, if I can give you a little hint, the team and their specialties is quite a fun
yeah.
category. So
Why not doing both? We can do both. If there's time.
you're really into this, hey man, very good. Okay, let's maybe do teams and their specialties. Okay, let's start the questions. Which animal is not represented in a team's name? A, elephant, B, horse, C, snake, or D, seagull? I mean, this is really easy for Daniel. So I
Thanks for
think
giving them the hint.
I mean,
not the right click. Yeah.
We're all friends here, right? And you want to go home with the prizes, so maybe. Okay, as I see, most of the teams also online, and they know what we're actually, which team or which animal is not used in the team names. I think 2 or 3 years ago, they started with those very sweet mascots. As you see in the picture here, everybody that has a car with an animal in its team name, or even other teams, of course, with those mascots. But I think this is really cute. Okay, so snake it is. Of course, there is maybe some of you that maybe chose horse or elephant. Actually, maybe I don't know. Thought snail would be snake, maybe running snail. So no. Snake, we don't have any snake team. Then, next question. Which team is known for their slogan 1000 Strom? And I think this is a really easy one as well, because this sticker is everywhere. This sticker is everywhere. So, A, Starkstrom Augsburg, B, Strom und Söhne, C, Ignition, or D, Blue Flash. So I think this is a quite easy one. I already do a timer because I think everybody should know it who is now in a former student team. I think our studio guests actually guessed correctly or know it already. So yes, of course, it's Ignition Hamburg. They have those really nice logos there at every toilet you can imagine, every Autobahn, like parking lot or where you can go to the toilet as well. So it's funny. You see it everywhere. So let's take the last one. I think the guys from AMZ should know that. You may know it as well. So which mountain pass did AMZ not yet use for their car's name? A, Novena, B, Bernina, C, Julia, or D, Müntham? Oh. Yeah, online looks quite well. Okay, you already chose your answer. Then, yeah, I think we can already close the question because there's not much movement in also the online voting. It's actually Bernina, so you were quite right. I think it was Niklas and
E-Force.
And yeah. Yeah, because so I think if I remember correctly, Novena was in 2009 or 11. Then Julia was in 2013, and Müntham was last year's car.
Yes.
So yeah. So Bernina, they haven't chosen yet. So maybe AMZ next year, you maybe will have the Bernina car. We'll see. All right. I think we're now. Let's see. Already at the end of our little quiz round. So now we should do another category. Okay. They told me we shouldn't do it, but you are eager, so then we do another category. Wow. Okay. FSG 2021. Sorry, unfortunately, you couldn't choose now, but yeah. Let's do questions. The first one. How many driven axles are present at FSG 2021? 123, 162, 89, or 211? Don't mix it up with all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. How many axles are that? And then you can guess. Or you can estimate, of course. Maybe guessing is not the right option. As a little hint, maybe we are 75 teams here today. So I'm very nice today.
Hear anything of broken axles yet? So maybe it should be a.
This is actually a really good one. This is actually a really good comment. We should have taken that into consideration, but no, it's actually only the registered axles.
Okay.
So one more studio guest needs to.
Oh. So
I think it's. I think it's you, Daniel. Actually.
Driven axles. I don't know. We are like. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take it.
Okay, you all chose the same.
We did? Oh.
And you chose correctly. Very nice. 123 it is. All right, next one. Okay, the following EV teams came to FSG as an overall winner from previous competitions this year. Not last year, not 2 years ago, this year. So you are now in the team. You will, I think, or I assume you follow the different events throughout Europe. So yeah, we have Zurich, Dresden, St. Augustin, Karlsruhe, Stuttgart, Aachen, Milano, Delft, Munich, Zurich, Eindhoven, Trondheim, or D, Dresden, Aachen, St. Augustin, and Zurich. Oh, the first studio guest, or Niklas already. Oh, yeah, very good. Second one, it's an easy one. Yeah, great. I think we can already close the question. Of course, Dresden, Aachen, St. Augustin, and Zurich it is. Very good. And then, actually, really the last question for tonight. And I really hope that you now give your best for the next and last question. Which of the following curves is not part of the FSG endurance track layout? Is it the jump? Is it slingshot? Is it the wishbone cracker? Or is it lost chain? All of these names are actually representing curves of different racetracks, but one of them is not in the FSG endurance layout. Okay, this is a quite easy one. Also for those guys who kind of also know dynamics a little bit, and should know. Everybody should know that as well. So because they are quite familiar to everyone. So I think you are very confident with that.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay, then we can close the question. Then, of course, you were right. It's of course the wishbone cracker. I'm not already 100% sure which racetrack, but I have to check again. I think this is Silverstone. I'm not remembering. Anyways, jump, slingshot, and lost chain, of course, is part of our track layout. All right, now, actually, this was the FSG quiz show 2021. We played all of the categories, so really nice. You did a great job. And now it's time for the prizes. Are you excited? So we prepared a lot of funny prizes. You can come. These, of course, are not all of the prizes. These are just a tiny little part of the prizes. We just want to show you what you will expect, because there's so many that you don't even, you can't carry them today, so we will bring them to you tomorrow. So, yeah, of course. So as the third winner will get some tool chain, you will get a nice Carrera Bahn. Actually, we'll get two Carrera Bahn. And for the second one is also 3. You get a really cool screwdriver here. You get some cool stuff from BMW. You get the famous Mahle camping chairs, which are really amazing. And the first prize is something even nicer. It's really nice, and I will only tell you that when the first winner is announced. So now, Teresa, can you bring us the winners? Thank you very much. Oh God. All right, there's not even a third place. Really good, you did a great job. So we have to readjust the prices a little bit, maybe. Okay, so the two, let's say the first second place. First second place is IFOS Prague.
Yay!
Yay! Very good. Okay. So, and now maybe I should start with the online one, right? Yeah. So, online there were a lot of people as well who actually participated, which is really cool. And thank you again for that, because this is also very awesome that you joined and you collected a lot of points all together. And of course we will send the prizes to you home. So we'll bring a big bag. I don't know how we're going to do that because it's so much, but we're going to send it to you anyway. So the winner overall online is Cure Racing Team von DABW Mannheim. Very good. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now it's getting hot in here. I'm really looking forward. Okay, so the second place goes to TH Lübeck. So thank you for joining as well. Really cool. And now our winner is of course Mainfranken Racing, Niklas.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Okay, now we have the final prize, and it's really cool. It's from Brunel. It's sponsored by Brunel, so tomorrow we have to take a picture with Brunel because they are so cool. It's not only the backpack, right? Of course. Let's have a look. Oh, it's even closed because it's so precious. So for the winning team this year, for our online quiz show, we have a GoPro.
Ooh, kind of nice.
Kind of nice, he says. So congratulations, you also have another kind of great pack with a lot of equipment here. So this is your prize. I think that's already enough, even though it's a really smaller prize, but it's a great prize.
Yeah, it's a great prize.
So congrats. I think your team will be very happy that you can shoot a lot of footage from your car.
We will use it tomorrow
Or two of them.
or on first day during the dynamics.
Yeah, hopefully you race. So this is
of
for
course.
you.
Thanks.
Congrats. All right, so sorry guys. I mean, we all did our best, but I think the other prizes are really, really cool as well. So again, thank you, Brunel. That was we even thought, oh my God, this is such a cool prize. So I think tomorrow we need to say thank you to them. Maybe you can again show the ranking overall, that we once again see also how the teams online scored. Okay, so a lot of people actually joined. So cool, 34. Wow, so many teams actually participated. This is cool, lovely. Almost 50 teams. So actually 50 teams with the three of you.
From 17.
Cool. All right, so.
That's interesting.
All right, so then I would say, with that being said, thank you all. Thank you, Dania. Thank you, Andre. Also, thank you, Niklas. I wish you a very, very pleasant night. We will bring you the prizes tomorrow. Niklas, of course, takes his prize home already today. Everybody will cheer him up, of course. Yes. And I wish you all the best for tonight. And get some sleep. Be ready to race for tomorrow. Tomorrow, some more inspection. Tomorrow, some more testing track. And then we hit off for dynamics in the next couple of days. All right? Wish you a great night. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.